Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your July 2020. I was gonna say 2026, but not yet 2023 reading. So, I manifested, I meditated on your energy, and I guess I have to come back. All right. So, here, the first card that I have is the Three of Pentacle. And the Three of Pentacle is all about, see, these are our masculine sides here. We have the craftsmanship, the priest, the architect. The priest is the one that is able to connect with the invisible, with the spirituality, with the feminine, with the creativity, the ideas, the insight. And he has this idea, I want to do this. He has the capacity, masculine also has the capacity to visualize, to make the plans with the rational, grid here. And the craftsman will use his knowledge and his willpower, chisel and hammer, to actually carve the pentacle, this matrix. That's the Tree of Pentacle. So we're starting with this, our capacity to manifest in a way that we are using our masculine side in that way. Then I have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is very useful when it comes to this because she would actually be able to attract and have things happen for us and not just us using our willpower and strategy. I have to cut all the trees, to get out of the jungle here to build my house. She would actually, make services, opportunities, and the mountain come closer to us. So this is a very good combination. And of course, she will always be aligned. Here we have the sunflower with your highest interest when she's upright. It's what is my aspiration, my sun, my pleasure, expansion, and so on. And then we have the King of Wands. So we're talking a lot about your fire here, Capricorn. We have the Devil in reverse, but that is also you in the tarot. And we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, we're going to clarify this. But here we have the power couple upright. That means I know what I desire. I'm actually working the law of attraction towards it, and my willpower is completely upright. So, under this, we do have anxiety. It's leaving, okay? It's not as present, but it's not peace of mind. And here we have the Knight of Wands and the World in reverse. So there's something about, here there's hesitation. Maybe the fire wasn't completely engaged. It was more like spurs of energy, but not constancy. But here, there's something that is finishing here. There's a cycle that is finishing. And it might be around the way you used to bring your energy. Under the Queen of Wands, we have the Seven of Wands. So I'm resisting a bit here. And we have the Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacle, but Eight of Pentacles, in reverse. I have the passion, I have the direction, but something is preventing me from actually being able to start the thing, invest my energy, focused energy in it. Something is preventing it. The Ace of Wands being there is good because we're going to need it to become an Eight of Wands. That means that's when my energy is constructive. In the 7, it's just pushing back the obstacles, the other willpowers, the resistance. In the but 7 plus 1, 8. 8 of wands, well, that's the arrows of love. But so it's more like, wow. Then there's a movement. We have the 8 wands, one over the other, creating from our higher self. They're planted on the ground and they have all an impact. So that puts us in this beautiful movement of serendipity, synchronicities, and things like that. But here we're still resisting. Under the Wheel of Fortune, the Devil in reverse, but our King of Wands upright. So him, I think, is grabbing this new wand. We have a 5 of Cup leaving and a 10 of Sword. Okay, there's going to be a clarity why this 3 of Pentacle wasn't being achieved the way it was supposed to be achieved. Bottom of the deck, I have the Ace of Sword. So let's clarify this for you, Capricorn. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Capricorns for the month of July 2023. Capricorn. All right. So, Spirit, 3 of Pentacle here. What's going on with the 3 of Pentacle for Capricorn? What's going on with the 3 of Pentacle? Things are suspended, maybe. Okay? Things are not moving forward. And here I have the Page of Pentacle. It's something you've started. You know what you want to build. But Hangman, something is putting it on hold. Maybe that is why it's creating some underlying anxieties. Okay? Let's see. Why is the 9 of Sword there and in reverse? Oh, you want it to come out? It's our him. He wanted to come out with the King of Pentacle, but here I have my King of Cups in reverse, and it's kind of understandable if at the end of the month we have this. Do I keep that? Okay, I'm gonna keep it. All right. Let's look at the world. So you have the means, you have the capacity. Your King of Pentacle is there, but your King of Cups is in reverse. And the King of Cups is the part we need to have that inner certitude, well-being, to be grounded emotionally so that whatever happens, we're not hurt or moved by the whims and the winds of time and events and people and so on. The world, why is the world there? What? Ooh, Tower. Okay. And here is the 7 of Wands in reverse. Oh, you weren't expecting this. Okay. So here, 7 of Wands in reverse, and after you're like, whoo, you're getting back on the mountain. Something is kind of maybe disrupted what you were building, what you were trying to create. Okay? hint the tower, but the tower is in reverse, so you might see it happening or even do it yourself when the tower is in reverse. But it's marking an inconstancy or something that was there but you couldn't rely on, was gone after. And, in a way you kind of had the anxiety about it. But that is over and that is finishing. And if it was parts of you that when it came to trying to build what you want, what you desire, and all of that, you weren't able to keep the constancy of the energy to back you up. Here with the tower, whatever is the situation, it's there to show you that. Let's look at the Queen of Wands. The Star. And we have Death with it, but in reverse. So there's something we're not letting die here. Okay. There's something we're not letting dying. We're not, maybe we're resisting the end of something. We're resisting here, 7 of Wands. Seven of Wands. Yeah, we're holding on to it, and we don't want to take the new path or even doing things in a new way, even if it wasn't functioning and it wasn't growing. So there's a bit of stubbornness here, Capricorn, when it comes to your fire, a bit of resistance. And even though the path you were on has been shown to not give anything, be unsustainable, and unstable, there's a part of you that, but this is what I want. I'm holding on to it. Show me that new, but up here we will have, okay. We have the Magician on the side. Okay. Because there's still the will to invest. It's like you're being offered here a brand new path, a brand new pentacle that you could invest, but your Magician is on the side. You're maybe half and half on it. 7 of Cups, 6 of Cups in reverse. We really need the King of Cups here. Let's look at this thing. There's something missing for the wheel of fortune to turn here and to turn you back up on your feet also, because you are in the reverse and you're using all of your might and your willpower. Here you are upright, but with the 10 of Swords. And here is the 10 of Swords. I gotta stop resisting. I gotta stop resisting and let's change happen. You're resisting change. You don't want to take that new path. I'm sure you have all of your reasons. There's like a sadness. Maybe you have a hard time letting go. But here with the 10 of Swords, this is like when we're realizing, if I hold on to this, if I hang on to the skin of my teeth on this, I'm gonna pay a hefty price. 5 of Cups in reverse. I've got to release the sadness, release the beliefs. This is why things were on a hold. The Hangman often comes with a sacrifice. And here is the Emperor, and here is the Queen of Pentacles with this. It's a sadness of, there's something that I've lost in my empire. Okay. And Here the hangman wanted you to look at what are you building here, from a different angle. That's the 12th house. And the 12th house will say, oh, hangman, it comes with a sacrifice. But usually it's to sacrifice a shackle, a limited belief, or an action, a certain way that we're doing things. We have to sacrifice that for our better good, for our growth. 10 of Swords, what is it that you are realizing? And you have a big realization at the end of the month here. 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is the end of the swords. That's when we see the sun rising again. We are not going deeper. What you're realizing here, a big lie. Knight of Swords in reverse, it's super harsh, okay? But it doesn't come from a place of truth. And that was maybe a lie within you that is going to die, or that you're receiving. And that's going to mark the end of it. But you also, it's like you're going to understand, because we do have the Ace of Swords here. It's the understanding of how you were bringing your energy. It wasn't benefiting you. And it wasn't supporting what you want to build and what you want to create. And here there's like, are you sure this is what you want? Are you sure you're insisting on this? Because this is not helping you. So there's this readjustment that's going to happen this month. And if you were wondering why can't I bring this to what I want and all of that, the realization of why is going to come. And because of that, this is going to be able to release your true sovereignty on your capacity to manifest, create, do what is actually good for you. You're going to be able to implant it. So maybe at the beginning of the month something crumbles, but it is for your, don't hang on or resist it. Let it happen, grieve it, but there's a beautiful silver lining in it, that if you don't see it right away, it is your full moon, so something might come to the surface and show you exactly what is going on that was hidden. But it's going to allow you to get to a next stage where you're going to be much more powerful. Let's call it like that. Okay? I'm going to call this Let It Go, because this is an exercise in releasing and not resisting. All right, Capricorn? So on this, if you need a private reading, because if you see that this is happening to you, of course, I suggest that listen back to the reading at the end of the month so that you can, or when it's happening, so that you can understand it better, what is actually going on energetically, not just the situation. And so if you want a private reading, the description is below. There's a website, you go on it, very easy. The schedule, the types of reading, everything is there. You do everything there. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and please subscribe to help grow the channel. Also, thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on the new moon and full moons, and it is your full moon, Capricorn, I ask the divine to give you back in the way that's going to help you on your path. So on this, all my love and light, and I'll see you next month.